On August 15, the day India gained independence, members of the Indian community in Bahrain celebrated their country's 73rd Independence Day. The Indian flag was raised at the Indian Embassy in the Kingdom of Bahrain, and the national anthem was played during an event hosted by Indian Ambassador Alok Kumar Sinha in the presence of a number of important figures. In the Kingdom of Bahrain, people do not feel far from home. It is not from now. Bahrain always hosts people all over the world, and all people are welcomed with love and peace on this island as their second home. The culture of India is alive in Bahrain because there are many good relations between both countries, and because the Kingdom of Bahrain embraces all countries, cultures, and societies, and it is an island of security, peace, and coexistence.
On the 73rd Independence Day of India, I extend my warmest greetings to the Indian community in Bahrain as well as the friends of India over here. This is a very, very proud moment for all the Indians across the globe when they are happy and reviewing the progress made since independence and a time to commit to take India forward together, and everyone's contribution is as important as anyone else.
To all the Indians in Bahrain and the worldwide, Happy Independence Day on the occasion of the 73rd Independence Day of India. Like myself in Bahrain since last 50 years, but being in Bahrain, I do not think that I am out of India. You know, the Bahrain's hospitality, the Bahrain's comfort to all the expatriates, including Indians. So we are really proud to be part of Bahrain, and once again, wishing all the Indians Happy Independence Day.
Very proud to say a happy Independence Day to all the Indians across the world and in Bahrain especially. A big thank you to the rulers of this wonderful country, to His Majesty the King, to His Royal Highness the Prime Minister, to His Royal Highness the Crown Prince for allowing us such wonderful freedom and peace and to exist in this country. Thank you so much, and on behalf of all the Indians, we owe this every year to our country back in India, and we are proud to be here today.
Hundreds of people visited Ahmed Al Fateh Islamic Center for the Eid Open House, which took place on 2nd and 3rd day of Eid al-Adha.
We are here in the second day of the event. We receive visitors from all over the world. We introduce the religion of Islam to them. We have to remove the misconceptions about Islam. We have many corners here. I am here in the Quran corner. They come, the visitors, with many questions about the Quran, the holy book of Muslims. We give them brief about the Quran, the importance of the Quran for Muslims, and the relation between the Quran and other scriptures before the Quran, which was revealed from God the Almighty to other prophets than Prophet Muhammad. And we have there the Hajj corner, which of course Muslims and non-Muslims come to ask about the performing the Hajj for Muslims, what they do, why they have to go, the importance of this day. And we have the Salah corners. They explain how Muslims pray, what they do, how many times they pray in a day, and that's it. Of course, we have refreshment corner, and we have books corner, we have children corner. So our visitors come and enjoy, alhamdulillah.
This is our first time it's visiting here, so actually feel very good, and my wife also happy with that and good explanation and everything we can know that's about the Makkah and Hajj everything.
Organizers ensured all visitors wore the Islamic costume. Before entering the mosque, women wore abaya and men wore thobe. The Eid open house has been conveying the message of peace and coexistence. People from different religions and beliefs have showed up in order to learn more about the religion of Islam. Various informative stalls were set up for engaging visitors, such as calligraphy corner, book corner, Hajj corner, Salah corner, Quran corner, kids corner, and a refreshment corner. Visitors had a great time, understood Islam better, and cleared any misconceptions they've had. Thank you for watching. This is Mariam Al-Bayati reporting for Bahrain International.
Bahrain Institute for Political Development hosted its first training session for Bahraini International Scholarship students on the 18th of August 2019 batch.
Mostly the experience. I know that when I go abroad, I'm going to have to be responsible and rely on myself to get everything I need. So I'm really looking forward for interacting with different people and like experiencing the life that I know that I can't get here because of having to be responsible and having to rely on myself, basically. We discussed many aspects about the different lifestyles I'm going to meet. I think that this will be really helpful when I study abroad because I have an idea about what I'm going to what I have to expect when I go there. Here, when we're studying Bahrain for all of our life, we're like living in a bubble, and studying abroad is like popping out of the bubble and meeting new people, seeing the lifestyle they have, what are their beliefs, what are their every single person that knows that I'm going to study abroad is extremely supportive. Everyone is really great. Like everyone hopes that I can get what I want at the end, and there is so much encouragement around me, and I'm really thankful for it.
Students expressed genuine interest. Even though it was just the first day of training, students learned a substantial amount of useful information that they would use in applying in their daily lives upon traveling for their studies.
I believe that I'm really fortunate to have this kind of support from my family. They've been with me since day one, ever since I decided to study abroad. I don't think that I could ever repay them just for the support itself. Well, so far it has been so good. For now, I study in France. I have heard many criticism regarding France, especially the French. However, I've learned that they're actually quite the contrary. They're really nice, they're helpful. I faced many problems there. When I first started university, one of the main problems was taking notes. I couldn't do that because I couldn't follow up with the teachers. However, my French colleagues, they helped me. They didn't hesitate to send me their notes, to explain things to me, especially during exams. They study in the morning and the afternoon. They'd make some time just to explain to me. And thank God I managed to get good grades. I'd advise them, first of all, to search the city, to learn a little bit about the culture, and most importantly, to create a graph containing all their financial expenses.
The Bahrain Trust Foundation, which is dedicated to providing appropriate support to change the lives of people living in difficult conditions for the better, celebrated the presence of a number of children with cancer under the umbrella of Dina Kanu School, the first hospital school in the Kingdom of Bahrain, and is located in the Salmaniya Medical Complex as the first cooperation between the foundation and the Ministry of Health, supervised by the foundation. The ceremony was part of the foundation's programs, which aim to provide psychological support to sick children and their parents. The Bahrain Trust Foundation's volunteers and other volunteers held various paragraphs for the sick children with the participation of their families and a number of nurses at the Salmaniya Medical Complex. Mr. Faiz As-Sada and Ms. Nasreen Ma'roof and the artist Samaya Al-Khanna, as well as the artist Abdurrahman Busaba. They all shared the joy of the school children, where the ceremony included the distribution of Eidiyah and the presentation of souvenirs. The aim of such mass celebrations is to bring pleasure to the children and their families, and to provide them with moral support to help them overcome the difficult circumstances, especially those who are forced to stay in the hospital for long periods of time.